Alright, yo, what's up? So today I want to make a video about the new Gate of Infinity that I think it was released something like yesterday. And I already did the run just to get the rewards or whatever, and so I wanted to see what the other people would do here. And here we have Live, which is usually rank 1. He did 44 seconds. And then Saguru, which is new on the server. And Saguru right now is rank 1, so that's kind of interesting because he's new on the server, so I don't know. Right here, he seems able to beat Live, which is rank 1 since pretty much he's always been rank 1. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat those times, but we'll see, I guess. Alright, so my strategy for this boss is to obviously follow the mechanic because you can't really avoid the mechanic, the main mechanic, and so once in a while what happens is that the boss kind of phases away and disappears, and you get into a room where there's a bunch of pillars, there's a bunch of lightning, and what you have to do is that you have to bring the laser, the pillar with the laser, which has the red circle around it, you have to bring that laser to the other pillars and bring it to the other pillar at the other side of the room. And each time that you transfer the laser to another pillar, you get some sort of damage boost. And so the idea is to transfer the laser to as much pillars as possible, and finally to bring it at the one at the other side of the room, because that one gives you some sort of bubble, and when the boss comes back, you're able to avoid the AoE stun or whatever. So make sure to have that bubble. And that's kind of what it is. That's the phase. That's the most important thing to know here about this phase. And you have to do this while avoiding the lightning or whatever, because the lightning kind of stuns you. But you don't have to do it as fast as possible, because whatever happens, you just have to do it within the time limit where you can see that there's some sort of shadows that get smaller. And so you just have to do this thing within that time frame. Okay. And so other than that, my strategy here is to do as much as possible in the beginning of the fight, because what happens in the beginning of the fight is that the boss kind of he jumps on you, and so because he jumps on you, you have more time to DPS the boss. And so that's kind of what it is. And so the idea is to do as much damage in the beginning of the fight, because you have more time to DPS the boss, because between these phases you can't really DPS the boss, and between these phases the boss kind of appears and it disappears right away because you're going to do a lot of damage, and because of that the time windows between the phases are really short. And so ideally you want to do as much DPS as possible in the beginning of the fight, and then between the phases you try to squeeze as much DPS as possible, but most of the damage happens in the beginning of the fight. And so that's kind of my strategy here. And one weird thing that I found is that you can't really kill the boss while the boss is phasing away, and so you can only kill the boss when the boss appears or whatever. And so I don't know if that's a bug or something, but even though you're able to kill the boss, you have to wait another phase in order to kill it. So that's kind of what it is. Okay, let me try this here. Okay, I was able to do a lot of damage here. Okay, let me stop moving to get my damage buff. Oh wait, I don't have the bubble. Okay, I do have it now. Okay, let's see this. 30 HP left. Okay, I just need to one-hit this guy now. It's kind of really stupid. So I just have to one-hit. 43 seconds. Okay, so with this I'm rank 1 on my server. Yep. 43 seconds. There you go. So I think this is my best time so far, and 43 seconds, 0.577. And I was able to beat these guys here. Okay, there you go.